I've been doing a lot less, I was telling you, a lot less in terms of warm-up with upper body day. My warm-up is completely dependent on, you know, how I've been feeling lately, where my injuries are at. And really the funny thing is you can take your exercises and make them lighter and do like sets that are lighter to start, treat them as warm-up sets, and that could be your warm-up, which is kind of what I've been doing too. So pretty easy. And this exercise is one that people do quote unquote wrong a lot. Do it with dumbbells, just like this, or a band, which won't kill you, but won't accomplish what you want. So today will be kind of like, it's a little annoying for people to watch sometimes because I have a little degree, and granted I have a lot of injuries, but a little degree of OCD when it comes to training upper body and really my entire body. So I do a lot of things unilaterally, which means it takes up a lot of time. I can't get a lot of exercises done within a session, so my frequency is high. I come in the gym, and right now, I think I told you last weekend, I'm doing a little bit of overreaching in the next several weeks because I have surgery. I'm having a double hernia surgery done on the 12th of September, so I have a high frequency of training right now. So doing upper body, lower body, back and forth 6 days a week. So I'm not doing a ton per session, especially when you do a lot of unilateral work. You can't fit a lot of exercises within, you know, your session period. So here, like I said, I'm just going to treat this as like a warm-up. I'm not going to go anywhere near failure. Yeah, I love this machine. As I get older, just having anything that allows, like a lot of cables, anything that allows me the freedom to move in any position and direction, trajectory that I can to go around areas of pain. And here, I don't know if you can see it, but this is my torn pec. So you can see it's a big hole. A lot of people are scared to, it's so funny how science waxes and wanes, and what's popular waxes and wanes, and people are so afraid of fatigue and afraid of doing too much. Reps are too high. Oh, if you're doing 15, 20 reps, you can still build muscle, but that's just, it's so fatiguing. Yeah. Well, the problem is, if that's the rep range that lends you to not getting hurt, or that's what you can do orthopedically, that's what we're going to do. That's what I do. With these, recently I've been really vibing with this exercise. I'll get to a point where I have like on 2 or 3 sets a rep left in the tank with, you know, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe up to 15 reps. And then the last set, I go to the point where I can barely move. Still a good rep, still a complete rep, still a strict rep, but I won't get another one. And I'm not afraid to get there. I don't touch it on every single set. I touch it on the last set. And because this is my only pec exercise, that's okay. And just like I said last week, if I don't time my rest periods, I'll go sooner. Which I am. But I feel really good today, honestly. That one was good. 10, 11. Yeah, I mean, I go through phases where I'll like write all my stuff down in a notebook, and I love that. I have so many. I actually threw a lot of them away when I moved, but I would have a stack of notebooks from all the years of doing it. I love that. Something about just writing it. Sometimes I like writing in my notes on my phone, and then there's just sometimes recently where I don't want to track it. I just want to go in and I just want to do what I want to do. And the fact of the matter is I've been doing this for 20 years. So it's not like I don't know what to do, what would be stupid to do. And at this point, I'm not really concerned with making progressing in the load on the stack, as silly as that sounds in terms of progressive overload. Here's the deal. If I get in within a similar proximity of failure each time, and I'm getting in around a similar amount of repetitions, a similar amount of rest period, I'm good. Because if I'm finding that level of fatigue and failure, this is bodybuilding. It's about building muscle. And yes, we're looking for a progressive overstimulus, but at the same point, just fucking go. Just go. Just find that level of effort and fatigue. That's the right way. That's the right way. Yeah. 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 Yep. Okay. Oh, fuck it, that was nice. I cannot tell you how great it feels to take an exercise that close to failure, or that whatever, and push it that much and not have pain. It's everything. It's everything. Yep. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. You know, you got a good contraction in your AC point, AC joint pops. That's good. You know, I told you that I usually only take it to an RIR 0 or to like tech failure for one set, but you know, it feels really good today, and it's an only pec exercise, and so I want to do another one because it feels that good. Because then I'll go vertical pull next, only 2-3 sets. Horizontal pull probably only 1-2, depending on how I feel. Then I'll get to some bis, tris, and shoulder, and those kind of go quick. Yeah. So you can see if I lift that foot up, how much it pulls me over. I really gotta drive that ipsilateral side in. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that feels good. There we go. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That felt good. Oh. Man. you only go back, you know, I still remember when I tore this thing off, and you feel like your life is over. If you go and be like, dude, you get back to the point where we'll push it again, you'll be able to do it again. It's so crazy that after like a major injury, the first time you get back to really pushing that area again, and you realize you're doing that again, and you're able to take out the mental block of pushing that area, which you get after hurting something severely. It's like the best feeling. Yep. We're good. And I can get away with doing, you know, 4, I think that was 4 working sets a chest because I come back in 2 days. Okay, let's see if we can set this up. And to pilfer another carabiner from right there, I'll put it back to make this work. So here, I'm gonna make a little modification. Sometimes you have to then do it because it's not my gym. So I have to change the exercise order. So we're gonna do just a couple sets, and hopefully it opens up after of my vertical pull. Love these, you know, I used to have mag grips, I don't know, fuck, a decade ago. And love the feel of them, to be completely honest. Get a little forearm pump, but your grip isn't limited. But on here, this is gonna lean back, and I talked last week about like, it's gonna be an unscientific thing. So I'm gonna do a little bit more thoracic flexion, which doesn't like work my upper back anymore. It actually works the muscles kind of that run about the spine. Mainly because I like the way it feels. Like part of what this is like enjoyment. And when I do a row where I have a little bit more thoracic flexion as I go through the movement, meaning I'm just like bending my upper spine over, and then I pull back and draw everything together, it feels better to me in terms of working my upper back muscles, rhomboids, mid-traps, etc. It doesn't do those anymore. It doesn't do that anymore. It just feels better to me, and that's why I do it. So here, so I'll lean into it. You see a little bit, and now I can feel my like a deep stretch in my shoulder blades and upper back, and then I pull those back first and drive my elbows back and squeeze. That's good. That feels good. I usually like that better when I already have a pump, which is why the exercise order is the way it is. Today didn't work that way, but that's okay. And you notice there in this movement, I talked about strength profiles or resistance profiles last week. Basically, how well does an exercise and its resistance match up with your muscle strength or the strength that you'd have in a movement? And because on this, when you're holding the handle here, the resistance or the weight is the same as it is here. You're strong here, you're weak here. You're not gonna fail at this point in the range. You're gonna fail here. So you'll see me on like the last 1-2 reps, I'm not getting all the way back. That's because I still have some here left in the tank. Whether that's right or wrong thing to do, again, who's to say? But that's how I do it. That's what I like doing. I'm only gonna do one more set, and then we'll get that set up over there, which that next exercise, one of my all-time favorites. Do one more of these, boys. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Oh, those are good. Now, be a good gym goer and put the carabiner back. Don't want to be that guy. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Always put your equipment back. Don't be that guy or gal. Here we go. All right, just gotta find the handle I like. Son of a biscuit eater, I found it. You always got your favorite handles. Everyone's got their favorite handle. All right. Okay. Ooh, that's too late. So here. Yeah. This is going to be a single arm pull down. Vertical pull. Kind of a lat bias. Though at the top I'm going to let a little internal rotation happen naturally. Some might say it's not the best lat bias then. I don't really fucking care. Because my lats are pretty big. And it feels better to me. Okay. Alright. Well, that should be good weight. Okay. I can already tell it's gonna be lighter. I'll just treat this as a pure warm-up set. Ah, that feels good. Same thing, I won't really give myself that rest because I don't need it right now. Okay. Here's where you gotta see if you want to be greedy or not. That was 57.5 on the stack. Do I want to go 65? Do I want to go 72? Because that felt pretty light. I still don't want to fail underneath 10 reps. And at the top and like a flexion overhead, this left shoulder gets a little precarious. So I'll go 72. I'm gonna roll a dice today because I've been feeling good. Maybe that's a reason not to, but we'll see. Good choice. No, it feels good. Now I'll give myself rest. So there, what I'm trying to do as I'm coming up, I almost focus a lot on what my shoulder blade is doing, allowing for upward rotation, almost a little what you think protraction. Basically, I'm just focusing on my shoulder blade moving forward and up to feel a stretch, allowing for all those tissues to do what they need to do in terms of lengthening, and then driving that shoulder blade down and following with my elbow. And the cool thing I talked about resistance profiles again, yes, it's a cable, yes, it's the same weight as it is there to there, but if you notice, what I'll do is in the lengthened position where I'm strong, I'll have a little bit almost a lean back, and you'll see as I get to the shortened position, I lean into the movement, kind of shortening the moment arm of the exercise. Basically, I'm just making it based on how I articulate my torso, lighter at the bottom where I'm weaker. It's very subtle, but when you get to the end of your set and you're at kind of a 1, all right, you got a couple left, it matters. That was 12. I'm glad I picked right. 72, I picked right. Man, these are delicious. Got a decision again. It was 12. So I want to go 80. It feels really good today. So sometimes I have to worry about, like, here, this is my bad shoulder on the left side. Do I push the load here? One more notch. It's going to drop me probably 8 to 9 reps. Same level of effort. I think it's fine. I feel really good today. Normally I'll know on a day, like even in my warm-up sets, I feel iffy at the top end range. and I have to warm up into it. And on those days I know, we're gonna keep reps higher, weight maybe a little bit lower, but it felt great today. Yeah, so I'll probably go heavy. And that's a testament to knowing your body. You know, it's a testament to, like, you know, some people are stuck in, you gotta do this, gotta do that, you gotta stick to the plan, you gotta stick to this many reps. And your ability, we call auto-regulate, to be able to make these decisions and have that executive function during your workouts is what inevitably gets you the best results, keeps you in here the longest, you know. That's the goal. I'm gonna go to 80. I'm gonna say 8 to 9 on this. 8 to 9 we'll find. We're feeling good today. Whew. There we go. Yeah, no problem. Good decision. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That was good. That was really good. That was a good decision. 9. Felt good. Well, this is one of my favorite exercises for lats. It's just the amount of stretch and tension you can put exactly where you want it, if you want to hit your lats. It's just, it's so easy on this exercise to do it. Yeah. Is this upper lats? Is it mid lats? Is it iliac lats? It's lats. People get too goddamn technical. You know, it's always funny. Most of the people that are worried about what part of lat they're trying to hit, they don't have lats anyways. So it's like, just get your lats big enough to where you can, and defined enough where you can actually see the difference in divisions, and then we'll worry about it. But until then, just get bigger. Oh, that feels good. Ooh. There we go. Oh. Maybe one more. Oh, good. Whew. That was good. Hey, good. How are you doing today? Yeah, it is busier today than typical on a Saturday. I mean, that must be at the, I think it was like cloudy out today, so, which is abnormal for Vegas, right? And that felt good. Same thing, like, I'd say going off script, but it's a very rough script for today. I feel really good on this one. I don't have shoulder pain. I'll get the volume in. And the cool thing about this is we're doing this many days a week. Let's say today I'm feeling good on this, go off script, do a little more lat. In 2 days when I come back to upper, I can pull back on that volume, push somewhere else. But if I'm feeling good, and this fucking feels great, I can get it in. I'm here right now, got the setup and everything. I just go. So I can do the same weight. And this one probably will feel relatively close because I'm feeling strong. Old me would have went full stack, for sure. That's also why I barely have a shoulder. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Whew, that was closer to failure. That felt great. Oh. Man, I feel so much better than like a week ago. After like that week of being sick, I was so gassed after every set. And the crazy thing is, a lot of this like summer, I've done a lot of like conditioning work. So my recovery has been like stellar in between sets. Like I said, I have to time myself, otherwise I'll keep going. And after that, after being sick, dude, it was so bad. I get so winded. I've been doing triceps and I have to sit down on the bench in between sets. But now like I'm rock and roll, I'm ready to go. I don't know if I should. I'm going to. Yeah. That feels good. Ooh. Oh. That was good. I got what I wanted on that. Done with them. Okay. I think I saw it was Ben Yanes do this one, and he'd explain it better than me. He's a great exercise mechanist, but here basically triceps, I'm just putting up my upper arm and shoulder behind the, actually on the cable on the arm here, on the column, and then driving down. The cool thing about this is at the bottom, you can see how the cable is, how close it is to my elbow. The moment arm is super short, so it's like no weight. Heaviest right here, and lightest at the bottom. And even though it's not a great restraint, the column, there's something about pressing your upper arm back into it with this that's just fucking delicious. Whew, that felt good. Every time I get, this is one I tore my tricep in the belly up here, and I didn't even know I did. I just thought I had tendinitis until I had later, like an MRI later. Every time I get like a little bit past what's called 90 degrees of flexion and I'm resisted up here, it's like I can feel a little pop. As long as it doesn't hurt, I'm cool. And if I get pumped enough, it kind of goes away. This is like a two-face exercise, because like when I do my left arm, it's like in the shadows, and when I do my right arm, it's in the light. There's the strong side. That's way stronger today. Normally my OCD wouldn't let me do this many more reps, but I gotta get it, yeah, at least close in regards to failure to the other side. Yeah, I had, bro, it sounds so bad, like a rap sheet. Just before I moved to Vegas, I was doing a dip for an exercise demo video. It was at the end of the workout, and this is like a week before I moved to Vegas. I get into the bottom of the dip and press out, and this elbow feels like it just fucking exploded. And I got like this nasty, like bursitis on this bad boy. It's obviously it's gone now. It was like just a swollen bump. And it's crazy because you get those things, you can work around them, but as you get older, when you've accrued that kind of stuff, it'll go away for a bit and it kind of comes back a little bit and you got to work around it. So like here, this will click, it's kind of painful. Here, it's kind of painful. Once I get like a little pump going, pain's gone. And this is why I don't lift heavy anymore. Here, bumped up a little bit. And here I'm almost like, with an arm at the side, you can be really strong in a tricep extension movement because you can use your pecs and your lats to stabilize the shoulder joint a lot better. So what I do, and this will sound really weird, and notice I'm like, you'll notice I'm in a little bit of shoulder elevation. I'm gonna drive my armpit into the ground. It sounds weird, like I'm trying to push my elbow, or sorry, push my armpit into the ground, and then I drive out of that really stable position. If you do that, you'll notice you'll feel stronger in the movement because you're more stable. Yep. Ooh, I found it on that one. Ooh, I definitely didn't think that last rep was going to be as hard as it was. See, once you get a little bit of a pump going, like I normally have a lot of like lines, they tend to go away. But you look swole, and that's cool. See what this side can do. Definitely stronger on the left side today by a lot. That was it. And that was like 10 and 13. And normally my OCD would not allow me to do different reps on either side. But because sometimes, oh, there's Brad. Sometimes my left arm is in more pain, and that actually makes me weaker on that day. So I kind of got to periodize this out to where if I'm feeling good today, because I know it's at some point, if this flares up, I'm going to do less. So I'm getting more work in now because I might not be able to later. Kind of weird, but in my head it works out. So that's the way I do it. Now I got in the last one, I got pretty much to the last, I got 0 RIR. I wouldn't have been able to do another full one, but this will only be 3 sets. And again, because I come back in 2 days, only doing 3 sets of triceps, I get some fractional volume on the press anyways, but only doing 3 sets, I'm gonna come back and do more in 2 days. So I can hit that level of failure, be done, and move to biceps next. Oh, that feels good. Yeah. Yeah. A little force strapped. Fatigue gremlins would come after me for that one. I can go right into it. Not systemically taxed. Okay. Found it on that one. Found it. Those are good. Favorite handle. I'm going to put that on and leave it here and just trust in the gym gods that it's going to be here when I come back. We'll do a quick biceps, come back to a single lateral, and we're done after that. All right, there we go. So here, ooh, seat's too low. You want good posture, but one huge cue that you won't be able to see me do this, but what I'm trying to do, my whole upper arm is going to stay on the platform or on this pad. But this part, like the upper part of my upper arm, I'm gonna really drive, almost like a lat pullover. I'm driving my upper arm, and as I'm coming down, even though my arm will appear to stay on the pad, I'm driving my upper arm into the pad, the upper part of my upper arm, and I'm pushing my elbow to the ceiling. So if I were not to have any weight, I would do this, because there's weight on, it's gonna come down. But I'm pressing this part of my upper arm here, and as I'm coming down, I'm pushing the antecubital space, this part of my elbow, to the ceiling. And that way, when you do that, like if you press the upper part of your arm and push your elbow to the ceiling on the way down, the feeling you get on this compared to when you don't, bro, not even the same. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that was good. And you'll see on the right side, as I get warmed up and depending on the day, I don't get to full extension on this because I've had tendinosis in this general area a couple times and it just hurts. If something hurts, probably don't do it. So it doesn't disclude me from doing this exercise. It discludes me from a particular part of the range. So for people with pain in whatever body part, whatever tissue, don't think of it as oftentimes, I can't do X movement. Maybe you can do X movement in an abbreviated range of motion, and your means of progression isn't just load, it isn't just reps, but it's accruing a greater range of motion over time that's pain-free. And you'd be surprised what you can achieve there. How you doing, man? Have you tried any of, like, it's super popular in the this last year. Maybe this is because I'm naive. But Dubai chocolate. No? You tried? Is it good?
The one I had was not that great.
Is it like pistachio or what's the deal?
barely tastes like pistachio.
Yeah.
It could just be I got a bad brand. I
Yeah.
don't know. This was like before it became a trending thing.
Yeah.
I saw it and I bought one. It was to me it was way too much of this like crunchy, almost like shredded wheat.
Yeah. Put the load there. Last one here. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. And partials on that because I'm not a bitch. And that felt good. Those are good. 2 sets. My biceps are usually good. We're good. Finish strong on some. Oh. So this is the funniest one because so with the pec tear, this was fucking 10 years ago. 10 years ago. It's a lot of lifting in the last 10 years. So because this pec literally tore off, it can't do as much in pressing movements and a lot of things. And so this delt has compensated a ton. So much so in TSA, they pull me aside because this delt is so much bigger than this one to pat me down. Not because I'm big, but because this delt is so much bigger than this one. So when I train delts, I might do 1 set here on my left side, but I'll do 3 on my right side now. So that I can actually start to try to bring it back up. This is something I haven't done in years past, but recently I have been doing more dedicated volume to right side. If it's gonna catch up, who the fuck knows, but I'm gonna definitely try. Oh boy. Here, all I'm thinking about as I hold this is this upper arm bone, just driving that up to the ceiling, right? And a cool thing about this cable lateral raise or a cable lateral raise in this kind of setup compared to a dumbbell, I talk about resistance profiles a lot, is that at this point, the weight is lighter. When I get to this point, the weight's heavy, and as I raise above that, that becomes lighter. And the reason that's important is because weak, stronger-ish, weak as I get to a shortened position. It's not a perfect match, but it's better than a dumbbell. And frankly, Fucking feels great for me. So here's my one set for my left side, my good side. Hey, look who it is. There's the girl. Oh man, that's so good. So I'll go between like this exercise. I'll do like this. I set up an incline bench and lie on the side, lie sideways on it, and do a dumbbell lateral raise to kind of mimic the resistance profile I find here. Although this is a different feel. I go back and forth. But now that I got my one set in for my bigger side, I'll do 2 more on the small side, a little bit of rest in between, and then we'll be good. I'll come back in 2 days and do it again. It's almost, you can kind of almost see it too. The way I articulate some internal rotation of my shoulder when I do this and start, drive out of the bottom position with this more internal rotated position, you'll probably see some of my like rear delt, because you get, the lighting's good. You'll see some of my rear delt kind of like actually contract more at the beginning of the movement. And as I come through the movement, I go through a degree of external rotation, so some of that goes away. But you'll probably see that as I initiate, you'll see a little more rear delt. Finish some partials. I like that on a delt. I feel like delts, just because of their exposure over time, can take a decent amount of volume. You're using them on presses, you're using them on pulls, and just over time they get acclimated to that volume. And maybe there's something to the fiber type or whatever that's beyond my scope of knowledge, but I feel like it can take a lot. So a lot of my exercises too with delts, I'll go, dude, I just go to the point where I can't move that much. I'll go and I'll finish with partials, even if it's not in the last set. And honestly, if it has nothing to do with getting me bigger, you get a gnarly pump. And my shoulders actually look big at that point in some capacity. And if I can even have that for a moment, makes my day. Makes my day. I'm gonna drop the weight just a skosh on this on the last set here and bump it up. Oh, shit. And I'll be done. That'll be the rest of the upper body day. Short. Like I said, right now, it's frequent. Come in, get a pump. I don't even spend, it's been an hour? I don't even know, it's been like an hour. I'm out. After we're done, I'll probably do some cardio. But that's about it. Last one. Definitely getting some partials in on this one. Okay, yep. Do that purely because I like the way it feels. That's it. Yeah, so that's, we did like one exercise, 4 sets chest, 2 exercises for back, vertical and horizontal. That was like a total of 5 sets, 3 sets of triceps, a couple sets of biceps, 3-ish sets of delts, and that's it. Like I said, I'll come back again Monday, do something similar-ish, then coming back again on Thursday. And so frequencies like every 48 to 72 hours right now with upper body. Same thing with lower. Lower, I'll throw in abs. I'll decrease my volume of stuff a little bit. And I'm just a lower body guy. So I do more lower body volume and I can tolerate it. Plus that works out for me because of the injuries I have, some of the aches and pains I get. I do better with more frequent, lesser exposures, recover, come back. And I'm done. Like I said, it's several weeks until my hernia surgery, and then we'll be doing nothing for a little bit. But favorite time of the workout, cortisol. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. It's a little powder, helps decreasing cortisol, stress hormone. Peanut butter flavor, bro. It's like got Himalayan sea salt in it too. Still, just like a pretty nugget, little dry scoop. I'm gonna work out. It's fantastic. That's it. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Little pump. I still don't know if I'm gonna have any delicious food tonight because I'm alone. The girlfriend's out of town, so we'll see. But until next time, maybe next weekend, we'll see. How was upper body?